Hey guys, thanks for coming to my channel. My name is Naomi and we do makeup over here. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Menagerie Cosmetics Sugar High palette, and it looks like this. And I'm also going to be reviewing the Menagerie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bark-eology. These are my first ever products from the Menagerie Cosmetics brand, so I'm really excited to talk about these today because, you know, it's an indie brand. It's not like really commercial or readily available in stores anywhere. It's available online. I'll have the link and all the information down below. Menagerie Cosmetics is a indie brand and they're based in Washington. They are vegan and cruelty free, and this is a pressed pigment eyeshadow palette. So now I'm going to go into what was in the package when I purchased this palette. It was such a cute package. Everything has a handmade kind of feel to it. I'm also going to show you guys swatches of the product. Then we're going to jump into 2 demos with this palette so that you guys can see how the different shades perform. And then we're just going to do a final thoughts and how we feel about this palette. We're going to switch to the camera and we're going to go into what was in this package. So the eyeshadow palette and the lipstick came with these 2 cards, and they're so cute, especially this like little sticker. I didn't even order this. It was just like packed in the order. I thought that was such a cute touch. And then I love the artwork of this thank you card. It's printed on such great paper that I honestly am gonna hang it up on my wall. And the back you can see that it's a thank you note, and it says like let's stay in touch with the Menagerie Cosmetics website on it and things like that. And it says thank you for supporting our small business. This is what the package looked like. It's the Sugar High Pressed Pigment and Eyeshadow Palette, and the cute artwork is like adorable. And then here's the back of the palette with the ingredients list on it. Hopefully you guys can see it. Definitely pause it if you want to read it. I'm just going to open the palette up right now. And like, look at this artwork. Like, it is so cute. I'm gonna put like the @ of the Instagram of the artist who created this artwork for the palette. I love these details all over the palette. And then here's the back of the palette, and here is the palette like untouched and how it came out of the box. And you can see the shade names are under it, and it comes with a gorgeous mirror that's really high quality, and it's definitely glass. It's actually a magnetic palette, so you can pop out the shades, and it's like perfectly magnetized so you can pop them back in. Okay, I also want to show you guys the gorgeous packaging for the liquid lipstick. It is so beautiful. I mean, I was like, this fox drawing on it it's like an art piece. And here you can see the shade name of the lipstick. I accidentally stepped on the lipstick box. It didn't come dilapidated, I swear. I just stepped on it because I was setting up my camera. And then here's the packaging of the Velvet Liquid Lipstick. It is a plastic tube with a forest green handle, and you can see the shade name at the bottom of the lipstick tube along with the expiration date. And you can see the doe foot applicator has like a little like empty negative space in the center so that you can get more product out on the doe foot. So for the swatches, I'm just gonna do it like kind of montage style, like row by row like this, just because I don't think swatches are a really accurate representation of how a palette performs on the eye. So the swatches, especially with the matte shades, look really bad, but on the eye it looks incredible. So don't go by the swatches. This is how the palette swatches, row by row, and definitely wait till the demos to see how the eyeshadows perform. Okay, so now we're going to do the swatch for the Bark-eology Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick, and swatching it on the arm. You can see it's like this gorgeous 90s style red lipstick. It's kind of like a brick red, and then I use my finger to kind of like blend out the shade a little bit because I really love a diffused look, especially in the center of my lip. So that's how the lipstick looks when it's more diffused. And then finally I let the shade dry down completely, and you can see it's like a totally matte Like, there's no shine to this liquid lipstick. All right, that's it for the swatches. I'm going to jump right into demo number 1. So I started with this look. It's gonna be a super avant-garde editorial style look, but I'm going to show you guys how I did it on this side. I primed my eyes before with my L'Oreal Full Wear concealer in the shade Cashmere. And I'm going to go into Snugglebug with a small blender brush, and I'm going to lightly buff that into the crease. And I'm flicking the shadow outwards and really exaggerating the eye shape here. Next, I'm going into my NYX glitter primer. I always use this whenever I have a shimmer shade to use. Now I'm cutting my crease with the NYX glitter primer. Again, really winging out that glitter primer all the way to the hairline. Now I'm going to grab a flat packer brush. I'm going to go into that shade Pouch Protective. It looks like an Egyptian gold. Like, it looks like the type of gold that you would see Aztec coins made out of at the museum. And I'm packing that all over the lid where I placed that NYX glitter primer, but I'm leaving a little bit right at the lash line because that's where the eyeliner will be. And again, taking it all the way to the hairline. Next, I'm going right into my Tarte Tarteist clay paint liner and my eyeliner brush. While that liner is still wet, I'm going to go into Falling with Style with a really thin eyeliner brush. Go over that clay paint liner. Now I'm picking up my Tarte Tarteist clay paint again with the brush that it was sold with. I'm going to do the same thing with that Falling in Style shade, and I'm going to pack that onto the liner that I just did. I'm going to hop off camera, do my complexion, then we can come back and finish up the lower lash line. I kind of like it, so we're gonna do what we did on this eye to this eye. So going right into the NYX glitter primer once again, and I'm using a really tiny fine detailer brush like this. It's like a pencil detail brush. I'm gonna paint where I want that gold shade to be. I'm gonna go into that shade Pouch Protective. Now I'm going back into my Tarte Tarteist clay paint liner, and with the brush that I came with, now that my eye is outlined, I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm going to stamp it along the eyeliner that I put right here. And finally, to tie in this look together, I'm going to go into my Maybelline Eye Studio gel-like liner. I'm going to place it into the waterline. So I want to go into this gorgeous shade right here, this Sugar Cube shade. It's like a gorgeous pink shade, and I'm going to use that as a highlight today. Oh my god, it's stunning. Here I'm trying on the Bark-eology Velvet Liquid Lipstick and very carefully painting it on. Okay, it's very, very bold, very red. It's also super, super matte. Like, it totally reminds me of the lipsticks in the 2016 era. I always put like a lip liner on it to give more dimension, but I just wanted to show you guys what the lip looks like without any kind of lip liner. Once my lip goes wet, it's like not clinging to those areas. So actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on some lip gloss, and then I'll like wipe it off or blot it off with a paper towel. So I'm just gonna use like what's left over from that Bark-eology lip color as like a lip stain, and I'm gonna lip line it. Alright, I'm gonna pop off camera, come back, and show you guys the final look. Okay, this is a finished look. I finished it off with this pink wig, thick ass girl with black, and the cute ass necklace, and I'll link all of this down below. Let me know if you guys like it. I forgot to outro this look, but we're just gonna transition right into demo number 2 with this palette. This is the eye look that we're going to be doing. It's just like this mermaid inspired green kind of shifty look that is super, super gorgeous. First things first, I'm going to use these 2 concealers to prime up my lid. So I'm mixing the Sweet Variety shade and the Joey shade together on the same brush, and I'm going to buff that into the crease. As I'm blending toward the brow, I'm going to be grabbing a mattifying powder from NYX. I'm just gonna go into the Sweet Varieties shade right here. And I'm gonna make it really extra blue in the crease. And this is just to add more dimension to the look. Now I'm gonna cut my crease with my infamous NYX glitter primer and my concealer brush. And I'm gonna copy this shape right onto this lid. And I'm gonna go into this gorgeous shade right here called Nom Nom. And I'm packing it in the inner corner of the eye. So as I get to the outer corner of the eye, I'm gonna go into Falling with Style, this shade right here. And I'm gonna be like mixing it, blending it, trying to create a gradient. Okay, so I went off camera, finished up my complexion, and I have like some mascara on the top lash, but I don't have my lashes on yet because I want to do my lower lash line. I actually want to blend this red tone right here. This is the shade Snugglebug, kind of into this blush situation that I have going on over here. First, I'm going to use like a flat brush like this to like stamp it on the lower lash line. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend that out and try to like make this kind of super grungy looking. I'm going to go into this NYX mattifying powder to like kind of blend it out. The thing about these shadows is that they're so pigmented that I find using this actually is like really good at just taking the intensity of the shadow down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go into my NYX glitter primer once more, and I'm putting it along the lower lash line. I'm grabbing this gorgeous Sugar Cube shade, this like metallic baby pink, and I'm putting it like right there, like halfway, and then I'm going to go into this gorgeous shade right here, Sugary Sweet, and I'll do the outside. And I'm going to blend them in the middle. I'm putting it like a little bit more out here. It's getting watermelon sugar. Watermelon sugar. Okay, I'm gonna pop off camera, do my lash, get everything together, and I'm gonna put on the lip. Here I am with the Bark-eology liquid lipstick. I'm going to just apply the lipstick. And then I'll finish it out with a lip gloss. Final thoughts on this palette after using it like for an entire week. I am so in love with the shimmers. These shimmers are probably the best in my entire collection, and I'm not just saying that. I know I'm going to be reaching for these shimmers in future looks, and I'm just gonna love on the shimmers. The one thing that I would say is like pretty annoying with this palette is the staining situation. I don't mind when shadows stain. Obviously, I'm a makeup artist. I love doing, you know, really crazy looks, and if it stains, I'll wear concealer or whatever. I don't mind it. I would just say definitely be aware of the staining situation with this palette. Another thing I want to note is that I used the mattifying powder to kind of like sheer out the blend. It's a super pigmented eyeshadow formula, so it's gonna be super pigmented when you put it on the eye. I'm definitely gonna be reaching for this palette a ton in the future. I am just gonna have to like keep it in the back of my mind that it's a palette that stains, and that's kind of my only gripe with this palette. But I mean, the packaging is so cute. I love the color scheme of the palette, and I'm really happy with it. Now with this Bark-eology Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick, I said it, you know, before, it's like that 2016 style super matte liquid lipstick. It's so beautiful with a gloss over top. I know some people don't like carrying around an extra like lip gloss or lip balm to put over a liquid lipstick. So if you're someone who just wants to do a one and done situation and you're fine with a super matte liquid lipstick, then this is perfect for you. I am so in love with the color of this. It is just that perfect 90s style red liquid lipstick that is like you see on Winona Ryder and Drew Barrymore and Kirsten Dunst. Like, it reminds me of the 90s, and I'm so in love with it. I like that before that it dries down, you can kind of like wipe it away and make it like more of a stain than a liquid lipstick, so you can kind of adjust the saturation of the lipstick. So I'm definitely going to be using this in the future. If you guys want to keep up with some of my makeup looks, definitely follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Hope you guys liked this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no blood.